Hello and welcome to lesson 4.4, Inequalities in Two Triangles. In this lesson, we are going to take a look at two theorems that help us determine side lengths between two triangles. So last lesson was about one triangle, now we're looking at two triangles. So basically, if we have two sides of a triangle that are congruent to two sides of another triangle, and the included angles are not congruent, then the longer side is opposite the larger angle. And we can see this really clearly below in this diagram. If you look really quickly, side lengths AB and JI are the same, and then CA and HJ are the same. But then if we look at the angles, this is an obtuse angle, angle A, and it's across from a very long side BC. But if I look at angle J, it's an acute angle, and it's across from side length IH, which is much shorter than side length BC. So in other words, if one hinge is open wider, then its opposite side is going to be longer. Right? This is again coming back to those longer sides are paired with bigger angles, so on and so forth. We call this the hinge theorem, and you can see this right here in this diagram. Here I've got a smaller hinge angle, so it's across from a shorter side. Here I have a wider hinge angle, and it's across from a longer opposite side. We can also do this in reverse, okay? And we call this the converse of the hinge theorem, or sometimes known as the SSS inequality theorem. And what it says is, when two sides of a triangle are congruent to two sides of another triangle, if the third side is longer in one triangle, then the included angle is larger in that triangle. So it's the reverse. So if I've got a third side longer, then its opposite angle is larger. Okay, so it's the reverse of the previous one. But we'll take a look at this down here. So down here you can see that I've got congruent sides 10 and 10, and then they share this side EG. That means we're okay to use either the hinge theorem or its converse. Now they're giving me angle measurements, so that means I'm going to use the hinge theorem. And I look at my angles and I look at the sides across from the angles. Well, I can see that 25 degrees is smaller than 30 degrees. So I can say that GH, the side across from 25, the side across from the 25 degree angle, it must be less than, pencil went away. It must be less than 6, which is the side across from the 30 degree angle. And 30 is larger than 25, so 6 has to be greater than GH. So let's look over here. On this next example, I'm looking for my two congruent sides. I've got 8 and I've got 10. And once I got those, I look at what else they give me. Here they give me side lengths. And when they give me side lengths, I'm using the converse of the hinge theorem. And what the converse says is that the angles across from these side lengths are going to be related in some way, shape, or form. So looking at this, I can see that 5 is less than 5.1. So I look at the angle across from them. That means that the measure of angle P must be less than the measure of angle T. And that's all I have to do to draw a conclusion. All right, guys, thank you so much. I want you all to go through and take a look at the MML assignment. I think you'll find it's pretty easy. Come in if you need any help. Thank you, guys, and see you later.